Hello and welcome to another second Korean War with me, Bubblebox. And in the last battle we managed to fight our way to a stalemate and a draw in Wonju, holding the enemy back, thank goodness. And in this battle the AI, we're now in turn 3 and it's the computer's turn. They want us to do a battle in Gwangju against their aviation regiment. No, sorry, their special forces regiment, which is really a sort of airborne regiment that's landed in the middle of Gwangju. But luckily we did put, or not luckily, it was done on purpose, we put our brand new mechanized infantry regiment, which is fully kitted up, into Gwangju for just an eventuality. So let's get back and have a look at the units. Insofar as the enemy forces, the North Koreans, are concerned, they've got 4 of these WASs with some Mi-4 cargo supply helicopters. They've got some very nice Hyundai 90 infantry with nice close quarters combat machine guns in some VTTs, but this time they haven't got the numbers. They've only got 8 squads of these guys. They've also got some Gombobyongs. These are basically medium sort of types of rifle infantry with some nice kind of recalless rifles, I guess they are, with some anti-tank gun rockets in the same VTTs as the Hyundais. Then we have some recon, 4 recon choppers, some Malayukas, 4 of those with their anti-tank gun weapon, some ATS mobile guns, and finally 4 helicopters with rocket pods with a range of 2,100. So some nice units, but nothing too special, and the main thing is they haven't got the numbers this time that they've had in every other battle we've taken part in with the AI. Insofar as we're concerned, we've got some 5 Bonbu infantry commands in these KM 900 armoured trucks with a little Browning machine gun, 4 cargoes, 2 fobs. Infantry wise, we've got these Yebeguns. Now these Yebeguns, you can see we've got 50 squads of these guys. These are actually kind of conscript type troops. They've got very poor weapons, but you just get loads and loads and loads of them, and they come in these trucks again with the Browning machine gun. And in fact the truck costs more than the actual units cost. Then we've got some Sochong's 285s, a medium kind of a rifle regiment in these KAF V25s, which can make some nice sort of infantry support vehicles with a little bit of armour. Then we've got some Yiska Wang bands. I like these I like these when I'm playing solo against the computer in the campaigns, not so much in the multiplayer, but these are nice in the campaigns, these little fire support units with their RPG type weapon in these KM 900s again. And then we've got some nice red-eye missiles, anti-aircraft missiles, again in these KM 900s, and we can use those to shoot down hopefully their rocket pod helicopters. In support we've got 8 mortars with a nice 6,300 meter range, and for recon a couple of jeeps if we want to put a bit of recon out. So we've got a nicely balanced mechanized infantry group with a little bit of everything. They've got a little bit of everything, but this time, for the first time, they haven't got a lot. And you can see the total value of forces for them, 1,840, for us 2,690. And the destruction points required is actually less for us this time than it is for them for the first time. They only beat us on cohesion points, but as you see, when we go into the battle, you'll see we're in total control of this battlefield at the start of this game. So we'll launch the battle so you can have a look at the battlefield, and this is one battle we really should win. And if I don't win this one, I think I'm going to give up on this game. So as you can see, they are stuck in Delta because they did an airborne landing. They don't have a reinforcement point. They have to go and capture themselves a reinforcement point, and that's always the case when you do an airborne landing into enemy territory. We're going to get rid of our FOB. We're certainly going to keep Mokpo, so we'll put our KM 900 infantry command into there, and we'll probably hang on to this one. If it was worth no points I wouldn't bother, but it's 5 points a pop, so I think we'll definitely be putting a little command in there somewhere just to hang on to Daejeon for this game, so we can get plenty of the conscript units out to attack the enemy with and give the AI a bit of its own medicine in this battle. Now, insofar as units are concerned, we'll start off, we'll put down a couple of red eyes to try and take down their choppers, because I'm sure the AI is going to send its choppers in first, because it always tends to do that. And then we'll probably try and get into these buildings and try and sort of box them into Delta. They're definitely not going to be going through these trees. There's only one road out of Delta, and the AI will send all its units down that road. I have no doubt whatsoever. So we're going to get some of these cheap conscript type units, and we're going to stick 3 times 4 squads of these guys in these 1, 2, 3 buildings, and we'll support them with some of these nice fire support units, which we'll put in a couple of the other buildings. Maybe that one, and put some red eyes maybe somewhere. Maybe we'll put some red eyes in there, and maybe some red eyes in there as well. So just get plenty of red eyes out. Yes, in there and there, just for their choppers. And then the rest of my points, I'm going to try and absorb their attack with these choppers and whatever else they throw at us. I'm going to absorb those with these units, and then once the attack's absorbed, I'm going to try and just give them a bit of their own medicine and just completely swamp them with these conscript troops. Actually, hold on. I forgot. I want some mortars, definitely. Let's get some mortars. 4 of them. And then the rest, I think I'm happy to spend on these conscript. Oh, that's it. So we've got... Yeah. I've got 40 points left, so we can get some more. 1, 2, 3, 4. So, oh no, it's only 2. I'll leave that. So we've got still like 4 more sets of 4 of these to come in. So that's going to be how it works. We're going to get these into these buildings if we can, because everything's going to be going really fast at the start of this game. And then, so I've got to be really fast. Okay, so ready, launch, and move fast, and go, and move fast, go. You in there. You no, you in there. You unload, you unload, unload. Get into the correct buildings. Here comes the choppers. Quick! Unload. You. Unload. You. Get into there. You unload. You unload. Attack forward with our red eyes, because choppers are there first, of course. And I think we've kind of almost done it. Unload these. Unload these. Okay. Are we all in buildings? We are. Oh, these aren't in the building. Something's gone wrong. They should be in this building. Doesn't matter which building, just get in a building. Right. Okay, let's move these red eyes forward just a little bit and get ready with our mortars. Oh, there's a Waz there. Oh, we can unload him now. Good. Okay, and we'll start mortaring that road. Looks like that. Oh, fuck. Cancel. Mortar. Fire position. Start firing, and let's just unload that. And finally have a second to go and unload that. Back into the battle. Okay. Okay, how are we doing? Okay, everything's sort of in the right place. Keep that mortar firing in there. Okay, not too bad. It's a shame we haven't got a couple of helicopters to flank each side, but you can't have everything. Keep that mortar firing. So the conscripts, although they're pretty terrible troops, they're quite good if they're sort of in a building and there's units coming at them. That's when they tend to be at their best, although these aren't in a building, so they need to get in a building. That can actually attack forward a little bit, as can this little truck here. Fire that mortar again. These 2 little trucks can attack forward as well. Around the edges there. There's quite a lot there actually. I hope I'm not going to get overwhelmed. Still doing alright. Try and keep everything stunned with these mortars if I can. Oh, actually those Malyuktas are taking those trucks out. I think I'm going to attack forward now in a minute with these rest of these units. Getting them a bit closer. Look at that carnage. Carnage. Okay, I'm not sure if we're getting overwhelmed or they're getting overwhelmed, but I think we need to send in the rest of these guys now. Let's move these fast up onto the road. Another UAZ coming in there. Let's get ready to unload. This is going to be fun. Unload one lot. We'll unload these all together. Get them nice and close. Oh, and I think that's it. I think we've killed enough. Total victory. 3 minutes 26 seconds. Not bad at all. So we've actually destroyed the Special Forces Regiment. Excellent. We've lost not too much by the looks of it. Is that all we've lost? Seriously? That can't be all we've lost. No, we've lost quite a lot by the looks of it. Kills. Losses. Ah, mainly they were the trucks. The trucks don't count. So basically we've just lost 3 Yebegun squads, which is nice. Those trucks sort of magically come back. So that's okay. So we'll okay that. Kaboom should go that. Very nice. And Gwangju is ours again. Now, Major, Japan's 1st Paratrooper Brigade has left its base in Narashino and is ready to be deployed from the Fukuoka airport. It can be used to support the South Koreans or to take the enemy by surprise behind the lines. Excellent. Oh, hello, Mr. Yujin. The Fok Naval Group is ready for deployment in the Yellow Sea. The HMS Ark Royal has been delayed due to the heavy storms. Of course it has. Keep those Brits out of the game as long as possible. It will be available tomorrow. The Fok has marine units, very nice, and a versatile aviation. We can land behind enemy lines or directly reinforce the South Korean action. However, I advise you to neutralize the Chinese point of Qingdao, which is threatening our western flank. So there's Qingdao. I suppose they can just keep bringing ships in there if they want to. Well, they could bring ships in here over Songshao as well, I suppose. Okay. Before then, it is imperative to clean the area of the Chinese fleets that are defending it. So these blue markers, I assume. Be particularly wary of the squadron that is defending the area around Qingdao. It is the elite of the People's Marines. Ooh. Do not engage this squadron without heavy support. Would we do such a thing? Would we ever? Okay, so the AI is shuffling around a little bit. It's our turn now, so we can decide what we're going to do now. It's our turn, turn 3. So, yeah, we're going over here. We're going over to the Russian Navy. We love it over here, don't we? Because we have so much success over here. Now, what I'm going to do here, we're going to move our Enterprise into take on these guys. Now these guys are pretty hefty. They've got all these Uloys, all these Sovereigns, Tarantuls, aircraft, you know, they've got lots of stuff in there. So now the problem with this attacking here this turn is that these guys here have only got 2 initiative points. So when I move them in, which I'm going to do, I'm going to move them in, they will have no initiative points left to attack in a battle if I decide to attack. But what I can do is just leave my units in there, and then if they attack me in the next turn, I will have all my initiative points. I will have enough initiative. Well, you don't need initiative points to defend, basically. So I will be able to defend with these 2 as well as these. But if I attack, I can only use the Enterprise squad. So I'm going to not attack, but I'm going to put them all in there ready. And these guys I'll just leave, and I'm just going to R&R them to get their cohesion points up a bit, use them as sort of a reserve for my big fleet in here. So that's all we're going to do with those on this turn. Now, back over here we're definitely under pressure in Seoul and in this area, and we're under some sort of pressure here. Now I don't have to do battle. I know it looks like there's a lot of battles, but I don't have to do all of those battles. For example, the battle in the naval area Oscar, which is Naval Area Oscar, I'm not going to do that battle, so I'll leave it to the AI to decide whether they want to attack me in their next turn first. So don't worry, I don't have to do all of these battles all the time. Now Qingdao, of course, that's gone, and in Daejeon we're under a lot of pressure because they've got some big tanks in here. Well, yeah, they've got all their big T-90s in here. This is a really tough area. Iglas, Pongays, You know, all our planes are in here as well. It's our airport. I mean, I'm almost tempted to pull out of here because... But if I pull out, Seoul is just dead, really. Let's face it. Seoul is dead if I pull out of this area. Let's just have a quick look at the map here. See what it looks like. So we've got a big river along here. So defending it could be very feasible because at the moment they're over this side of the river. We could take these areas, of course, but they look like fairly open ground. But we could defend along here in these buildings. So it is defendable with infantry against even these T-90Ss. So yeah, we could have a go at defending, at least for one turn. See how it goes. But we're going to need some units because at the moment we've got terrible units. We've got very depleted units. I mean, those units are dead, basically. There's nothing you can fight with there. We've got some recon. We've got the commands. That's about it. Here, this is our recon squad. Can't do much with those. And then we've got our Hawks and Mistrals. And in Seoul, we've basically got our what's left of our defenders from last time. Now we can move these guys forward, if we wanted, to attack into Daejeon. Whether there's danger from here, I can't see any more choppers off the coast. Don't think so. What we will do, we'll bring our land-wise. Yeah, I mean armour won't get there quick enough. Air defence, they're just no good. Lightning brigade, they say lightning brigade, but we can get some Hawks up there, but that's about it. 50 points for that armoured division, it's just too much at the moment. Now we've got this armoured infantry regiment. Have a quick look at that. Stingers, Kutais, some nice infantry if you wanted to defend in there, and some Mitsubishis. But I'd like to bring the new naval force in as well. And how much do they cost? 35. And they cost... Whoops. No, I haven't got enough. Where have we? Yeah, that would be 60. So we would have just about enough. We've also got this airborne regiment. That's got some Kutai infantry with close quarters combat. And SARMs. Anti-air and his arrows as well. We do lack anti-air. I'm wondering whether just to get those, you know, try and defend with these. Decisions. Regiment. What's it got better? I mean, it's just got it's not got anything that's going to add. It's got these. What I'm going to do, I think, is I'm going to take this guy. This airborne regiment, and which we have to deploy. Where's it gone? Airborne infantry battalion. Yeah. Which I think we have to put in here, and then fly all the way over to Daejeon. If it goes, very pretty. And then we have to land the thing. Left click. There we go. So we now have some infantry in there to try to defend Daejeon in this turn. Now we also have the option of moving these units from Gwangju into Daejeon as well. These are the units we use to kick these guys out. First of all, let's get in the FOC task force. Let's get it in. Come on, let's get it in. Here it is. Oops. FOC task force. Do we have to put it in this? Oh yeah, we have to put it in a naval sector. So we'll put it in there. Which has got in it Lafayette's, Pohangs, LCU and Panthers. What's this got? Jangus and Pumas. And what's this got? Jangus and Hyund. I think we're going to go into this one. Ah, yes, we will definitely, because I'm assuming they... I suppose they could still do an airborne drop into Gwangju. They got anything airborne nearby? Doesn't look like it. Nothing we can see. So I'm tempted to take the chance and move these guys forward as well into Daejeon. Or we could leave them there. No. No. We're not going to change. We're going to keep moving forwards. Now I'm also tempted to bring these Ito choppers back. Try to give us some protection against their tanks. Now I'd like to refit these really, which means I'd have to bring them all the way back, but if I brought them back to there I could use them. I'll bring them back. We'll use them in Daejeon as well. That is going to be one heck of a battle in Daejeon. And what else can we have? Can we afford anything else? Anything else? Air defence. 10 points. Shall we get that? Shall we get that? We really do. We always seem to lack air defence. It's not the best air defence in the world. It's just those Vulcan things again. What else is there? What are these? Did I see these last time? Oops. Reamers. What have these got? Anything cheap that I can afford? These. What are these? Oh, hold on. These are more... Oh, okay. I could get some 8 Jangus, Shantus and Moonas as well. Moonas? I get Moonas? What the hell? Okay. Would make my life a lot easier on the water. I could save the points. Let's get him. Come on, let's get him. Oh, I can't get him. Oh no, it's not. Just okay. Caesar's Donghae, Caesar. Okay, yeah. I can put them in there. Don't quite understand what's happening here. I'm not going to get them anyway. I'm going to save my 10 points. So we have battles over there. We're not going to do. We're not going to do the one in Wonju. We're going to leave that one. The battles we're definitely going to do. We're not going to be trying not to have a battle in Seoul this turn. The next 2 big battles are going to be the sea battle in Naval Sector Delta and the big land battle in Daejeon, and that's going to be happening in the next episode. So thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.